Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine.
Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, spiritual advisor, teacher, and healer. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest souls. Look at that. Libra energy, greatest soul, and your greatest vibes into your highest vibration. Energy is fluid. That means this is energy that you could have already worked through, energy that you're working through in this moment in time, and or energy that you may encounter in the up and coming in your future. Gender is neutral. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So with that being said, take what resonates and leave what does not, and get in where you fit in. All right, beautiful souls. So this is all about the astrological energy. We have Venus entering into Aries today, which is why I was caught by the imagery of the Libran energy, which is also Venus energy, and also Taurian energy represents Venus energy as well. But we have that Venusian energy that's around us today that we can tap into to bring in the harmony and the balance. If you have not already done so, make sure you go over and check the energy vibration of the day, where we talk about the energy vibration, the astrological and the numerological energy, and how you can use that energy for your highest good. All right, beautiful souls, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this one because I'm really feeling some intense energy that wants to come out. So let's see what the collective has. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I trust that this message finds you in sound mind, body, and spirit, and that you are well in all your ways. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, yeah, we got that heartbreak energy coming back out again. Definitely make sure you check out the energy of the day, because this was an outcome energy. And what this outcome energy was telling me was that if you fail to show up for yourself, or you fail to answer some form of call, you're getting some kind of divine invitation that's going to help you to spiritually soar and to really grow and expand and have a really fulfilling and fully self-actualized human experience. But if you don't follow your heart, you're really truly going to have regret and remorse, and there will be sadness and sorrow attached to it. So we're starting out this reading with the energy of sadness and sorrow. And this is really past energy and the way it comes out in this particular area of the spread. So it's really letting me know that you have gained an understanding of whatever past experience that you have gone through and the heartache that you experience from that past experience. You also have this energy element of, lack of some kind of accomplishment or achievement, as 3 energy represents creativity and perfect self-expression. So you may be feeling as if though you haven't been showing up for yourself the way that you truly desire to, and you haven't been expressing yourself wholeheartedly, is how this energy is coming through. And so there's some sorrow and some sadness associated with that, because you're not validating yourself. You're not being authentic and honest with yourself. So this is really telling me that there's a need for you to truly be authentic and honest with yourself, and not to allow other people to dictate who you are, but to truly identify with who you are and show up in that form. What energy are you in currently? Yeah, you're letting go of the past sorrow. Whatever it was that you experienced, whatever it was that you went through, you're realizing that that was a thing of the past, and it has no bearings on where you are and what you're doing now. You're releasing it and you're letting it go. At least you're trying to. And that may be an energy of reflection with this Mercury retrograde energy. It kind of goes along with what we've been dealing with, going through astrologically, the energies and how they've been influencing us and affecting us, really focusing on past love, focusing on past relationships, doing the deep reflection, going within and trying to find more meaning. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Is there anything that I could have done better? Is there anything that I need to do the next time around? But what this is really showing and telling me is that you don't want to block off your heart space. You don't want to close yourself off to love and loving relationships, because then you close off yourself to creativity, growth, and expansion. We expand from our heart space. Everything is love. Everything is creativity and expression and loving energy and really having joy. And so if you close off your heart space, you're not going to allow yourself to truly be open to whatever new influences, whatever new energies, whatever is going to be coming in for you. You'll be kind of blocking the blessings that God has in store for you. But one of the good things about this energy coming out together is the 13. It lets me know that you're going through a death and a transformation process. After the deep reflection, after the soul dive, you're really looking at it for what it was. You're accepting, right? 3 energy is also an energy of acceptance. You're accepting things for what they are, realizing that things happen exactly the way they needed to happen in order for you to go through this transformation and change. What's coming up in your near future? Look at that. A brand new opportunity. Yeah. So God is blessing you with a brand new opportunity, right? There's this new opportunity that you're going to be presented with, and it's because you did the healing. I'm really feeling this from the 3 of Swords to the 10 of Swords is healing. You've healed, or you're still in the process of healing. But either way, as long as you continue upon your healing journey, and believe you me, you will always have things that you need to go back and heal. You'll think that you've elevated to a certain level, and then some things will come up from the mud, and you'll need to transmute and heal that. But each level of your journey will come with a healing and a transformation and brand new opportunities to help you along the way. I just heard that saying, new level, new devil. So every new level that you ascend to, whatever new devil you encounter at that level is going to bring up some more stuff that needs to be transmuted and released. And that's just a part of the soul's journey. That's just a part of our life and living and having experiences and growing. Current energy, yeah. Loving your life, having fun. This is another energy of healing, but really allowing your heart space to guide you. You know, yeah, I went through that. I handled that. I dealt with that. You know, this is only thing that I can control is how I move from this point forward. And you're moving in the energy of just love, self-love, personal self-expression, being creative, you know, really being fun-loving, having that really free spirit. And that's what the divine really truly wants you to do. Just come from that expression of a heart space of staying open, following your dreams and desires, not allowing past experiences to block you and hinder you and not allow you to truly express who you are. So this is beautiful energy. I love the Page of Cups coming in because new beginnings, you know, pages are new beginnings, but it's new beginnings after having learned from the previous cycle. So it goes from the 10 to the page, right? Because you've learned from the previous cycle and now you elevate. So this is a beautiful thing. Death and transformation, putting an end to the old, healing past issues, transforming and elevating to a brand new expression of yourself. What's going on in your environment? You have divine guidance and love surrounding you, which is really, really good and positive energy. This also lets me know that you're doing the work. because the 5 energy is all about working on the self. It is all about the self, and it's all about your connection to your higher self and the higher power. So this is God's loving grace, right? Healing streams of grace and loving energy that's being bestowed upon you. This is also bringing in that positive transformation and change. With that 5 energy, it goes back to the energy of power and refinement, our ability to renew and to cleanse, to transmute and release any old negative energy that is no longer serving us, and to restore balance and prosperity in your life. So you're removing blockages. This is blockages of the mind, body, and spirit, emotional blockages, anything that may cause any hindrances or hold you back. But it's also an energy of higher education and learning, which lets me know that you've learned the lessons from the past. So that's always a good thing. When you learn the lessons, you don't have to repeat those karmic cycles. So this is an energy that says, my child, you are now free. You are now free to move forward with love and with an open heart and receive all of the blessings that I have to bestow upon you. All you have to do is trust and believe in me. I love it. Your fear is, maybe you won't have opportunities to grow, or you won't have opportunities to meet new people and build with others or create a family. I just heard that energy, my biological clock, or someone who feels like time is running out for them, and you really want to start a family, and you may have put all of your eggs in one basket that you thought was going to be the end all be all, and it didn't work out that way. And that's because that wasn't in alignment with your highest good, but something else is coming in that's in alignment with your highest good. And you will have loving, supportive relationships, collaborations, commitment. This is commitment and marriage energy here. This is my marriage card. It's like my vow card, right? When someone says, I am committing to the process. And then we go before God and we make this contract binding. It's my commitment. This is contracts and agreements and commitment here. Each one teach one energy. You'll be mirroring each other's energy. You'll be able to learn from one another. You'll be able to grow together. So this is establishing and building a family, but this time around, it's your spiritual or your divine spouse or wife. It's the mate that you're supposed to be with, right? It is the mate that you are supposed to be with, that the divine is bringing in for you, this blessing of love and a brand new opportunity for you to truly be with someone who loves you and accepts you for who you are. And your outcome? Yeah, he will be an emperor, or she will be the real deal. And that is the truth. This is beautiful, because whatever is coming in for you will provide you a solid foundation. It will provide you safety. You will feel like you can trust and open up and feel safe to do so. It will provide you the energy of protection, and they will also be dependable, reliable, and they will give you that support that you need as you move forward on your journey. They're your divine counterpart. And so therefore that energy is really going to allow you to become your greatest version, because once you leave behind the sorrow and the fear, you move into this blessed new opportunity, and the energy vibration from that blessed new opportunity is going to allow you to put yourself out there, show up in confidence, be the greatest version of yourself, and not hold yourself back because of fear of rejection or fear of being hurt or harmed again. So this is really beautiful energy. You're going to create a home with this person. And there's also going to be new birth here for all of those who are looking to have children. There will be new birth. There will be the making of a family. You're going to establish something solid with each other. You're going to be able to build a life together, and that life is also going to be abundant. The other energy that I'm getting from, I just got another another message. The other energy that I'm getting from this as well is the Aries energy, stepping in the confidence, being courageous, doing what it is that is going to make you show up and be the highest and greatest version of yourself. So this is really good energy. It's your life force energy. It's realizing your own personal power. It's bringing in good dharmic energy. It's also an energy of overstanding and truth and order and structure, but really following through on what it is that you want and restoring the harmony and balance in your life. So you understand that energy always ebbs and flows, and you just go along with the universal order of things. So that's really beautiful as well. So let's see what's in the shadows. You cannot make this up. Look at this. You've been hurt in love in the past, and this is a choice in love, and so you may rejection is divine protection. Maybe you felt as if though, two's company and three's a crowd type of thing, and you may have felt as if though you were passed up on a relationship or on a partnership, but it might have broke your heart. There might have been lots of deception, lots of betrayal energy here. But either way, at the same time, it was preparing you for what you deserve, and that's your divine counterpart. Yeah, you've been reminiscing about it. We're in that energy with the Mercury retrograde, right? We're looking at how things played out in the past, what happened, what part we played in it, how we can do things better the next time. But remember yesterday's energy. If you haven't watched it, it's never too late. All we have is the now. Whenever you come across these readings, it is the perfect time for you. Yesterday's reading was talking about an opportune time for you to release, have forgiveness, allow bygones to be bygones. Because if you hold on to resentment, anger, and pain, it's only going to block all of these wonderful blessings that you have coming in. Look at this. Have the courage to move forward. Have the strength. This is also self-confidence and self-love. When you move into this higher vibrational energy, it's sensuality, it's sexuality, it's allowing yourself to be expressively creative and love and really truly love who you are and love the skin that you're in. And so this is really beautiful energy, because this is telling me that as you love yourself more and more, with that reinvention and transformation energy, brand new opportunities for all of your wishes and desires are going to be coming in. Now you have the clarity and the knowledge. Yeah, clarity, truth, and knowledge is coming through for you. You know better now, you can do better with the King of Swords energy. It's also an energy that talks about nobility and truth, being impeccable with your words, following your keen insight, and having the energy of discernment. So when you choose love this time around, you're going to choose the right cup for you. You're no longer going to allow any energies that show up in a way that's not in alignment with your highest good. When you see the red flags, you're going to turn and walk the other way. You're no longer going to negotiate with your divinity, with your love, with your creative, divine, blessed energy. It's not up for negotiation. Your happiness is not up for negotiation. Your peace is not up for negotiation. What you deserve is not up for negotiation. Either it is or it isn't. This is external, outside energy here, and it's an energy of lessons being served, right? So maybe in the past you were following, these are old mindsets, beliefs. This is parental, what you learned growing up as a child, whatever it was that you saw in your family of origin, how your family played out, the family dynamic. It's releasing that and moving into a new way of thinking, a new way of living. It's like acknowledging that what I learned or what I saw from my parents or, my aunts and uncles or my family, my grandparents, whatever it is, maybe what I learned about love and about my value and my self-worth and about choosing partners that align with my greatest potential and my greatest good is not what's best for me anymore. And now I'm ready to shed that old mindset and belief because I realize that it's holding me back. It aligns with the energy of the day. So make sure you go over and watch that. It's about those blockages. What is blocking you? What was the question for the energy of the day? It was talking about the blockages. It was asking you, what are you stuck? Where are you stuck emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically? Where are you stuck emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically? What are you not seeing? What is holding you back? What haven't you quite yet learned? If there's any, I call it residue. If there's any residue that needs to be cleaned out and away, transmuted and released, now is the time to do that. Because it's 8 energy. It's all about upward and onward from here and gaining the spiritual lessons that you need in order to move forward. The star, yeah, there you go. Coming out fully healed and also having your wishes and desires granted. I love it because it is really, and it's another 8 energy, right? Which aligns with the energy of your spirituality. It aligns with your energy of your connection to your higher self. It's also an energy that talks about accomplishment, attainment, having the courage. You have quite a few 8s on the board when you think about it and add them up. You have this energy that is asking you to be fearless and to really open up to your aspirations and your dreams, your desires. Move forward with courage and know that you deserve all of the abundance and prosperity that you have coming in. And it's also an energy of self-mastery. So when you move into this energy, you move into the authenticity of who you truly are, and you move into the energy of self-mastery. This is my energy of knowledge of self. Now that you know better, you do better. Now that you've gone through all of these life experiences and you've had time to reflect on them, you've had time to process them, you've had time to heal them, you have had time to autocorrect and make changes and do things differently and gain a higher level of awareness and understanding. And then you end out the energy with the moon. So now you can tap truly into your emotions without fear. And that's how I'm getting this energy, without fear and without any energy of carrying that old stuff with you. This is soul energy here. So whatever you were brought into this incarnation, into this lifetime to transmute and heal, the opportunity is now here for you to do that. And we all go through different lessons as a part of the human experience in order for us to learn the lessons that we need to learn so that we can become a higher and greater version of ourselves, so that we can become the ascended masters and ascend back to where we came. But also to help other people along their journey. Sometimes we show up as a teacher, sometimes we show up as the student, but either way there's an equal exchange of energy so that everyone has the opportunity to grow, transmute and heal, and come back to the collective whole. And so even though we don't always know what's around every single corner, we're not meant to know what's around every single corner. All we're meant to do is show up presently in the now, do our best, be impeccable with our words, not make any assumptions, and to do the best that we can. And that's all that the divine asks from you. So I'm really asking, I think that God is really asking you, now that you've healed, follow your intuition, allow yourself to be guided, trust the process, stand firm on your commitments and your beliefs with that Aries energy. And then you also have that Taurian energy that's coming through as well, that is also telling you to value who you are. Know your worth. Believe in yourself. Be the student of life and be willing to learn and gain the new spiritual lessons, but have faith through the process. So faith is definitely key. All right, I have decided to pull a couple of messages for you today, and now I see why the divine led me to these decks. So we're going to pull some messages from the Messages of the Cosmic Oracle, And then because we have Venus moving into Aries today, we're going to pull some practical self-care oracle cards as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to take 3 messages from each. What does the collective need to know from the messages of the oracle? 3 messages for the collective. The whole journey of life is about learning. You know, learning the lessons. Let me see where your balance is here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 5 minor arcana. And then we have 2 court card energies here. So these represent stages, right? The Page of Cups means that you're just now learning how to trust your emotions. You're just now learning how to trust your own intuition, but you'll get mastery over that. Emperor also talks about mastery. You'll gain the energy of mastery over your emotions over time once you release the energy of the fear and you just truly step into your intuition and you allow your keen decision making and your ability of discernment to guide you. Kings mean you're at the fullest actualization of understanding who you are. So you may be more mind over heart focused. And it's because of the heartbreak and things that you've gone through in the past that have kind of damaged that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the experiences of the early childhood in the home. And so learning how to love and show up in love with that Venus moving into Aries energy, it's like nobody wants to be alone. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to be social beings. We're meant to connect with others. And we're also meant to procreate. Rather, we're procreating programs, procreating children, procreating thought, whatever it is. We're meant to help evolution and to help expansion and growth. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? That's a good one. Which will you focus on, collective? You know, are you going to focus on the blessings of things? Or are you going to continue to sit in the energy of woulda, coulda, shouldas and what is no longer there? All right, Spirit said, take them all. We have, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. That's that Sagittarius energy of the day. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Yeah, it's about the Aries energy. It's all about focusing on you, the self-love pouring into you, knowing that everyone has their own journey and their own cross to bear, and that you're not doing anyone any service if you try to assist them. You have to let them learn on their own. Someone is in need of your love, offer it to them. That's the energy of paying it forward for me. That's my each one teach one card. Is also my builder card. So when you sit down with like minds and you build together, you uplift together. And so there's that energy of offering, that energy exchange. This is an energy exchange. So someone around you may be going through a very difficult time, and the divine is asking you to offer as much loving energy as you possibly can at this time to help others to also heal and move forward on their journey. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good, most definitely. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Spirit just said, take 2 more. Take 2 more. 2 more messages for the collective. There goes 1. 1 more message for the collective. What do we have, Spirit? What do you need the collective to know? What do you need the collective to know? All right. So the first card that came out, stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live, most definitely. That's going back to the energy of being authentic, right? Expressing yourself authentically. Who's meant to gravitate towards you will gravitate towards you. People that are like minds with you will always want to collaborate, work, and build with you. You don't have to worry about trying to find your soul tribe or your team. Your soul tribe will draw, you will draw it in. You will be, you will attract in the right people and the right company that you need to keep. So you don't have to worry about what people think about you. Just show up authentically as who you are, and the people who are meant to be in your life will come forward. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Yeah. Have faith in the journey. And you gotta, when it comes to love, God just told me to mention this. When it comes to love, you won't have all the answers. You won't have any guarantees that it's going to last forever, or that the person is going to always be noble and show up and do the most righteous things, that they're not going to break your heart, or whatever it is. But don't allow that to deter you from opening your heart and being willing to love. They always say the worst thing is to either have a love and lost it, or to never have loved at all. Because everything doesn't last for a lifetime. There's a season and a reason on why we engage and why we encounter one another, and how we're meant to help each other grow along the process and along the journey. And so Spirit is really saying for you here, whatever loving relationships, whether past or present, that come into your life, they're coming into your life to help you to ascend to the version of yourself that you're meant to be, to gain knowledge of yourself, to release old programmed mindsets and beliefs, to heal from any past trauma or any negative infliction, negative self-talk, or things that keep you captive, so that you can align with your true soul and your true soul journey and purpose. That's it. That's it. It's all right here in the cards. To come into your own with the Aries energy and who you are destined to be. And when you don't do that, right, when you don't learn the lessons, then you get to come back and play in this life school thing and do it again. Right? You want to break free from the matrix? Do you want to break free from the wheel? Or are you like me and a lot of others who simply come here to help others to ascend, and, just doing our service and doing what we need to do to be a part of the greater good? But either way, it's a service of love, and you do it with compassion, and you do it with conviction, and you do it with the open heart. I've had my heart broken a million times. Of course, not a million times, but, more times than not, more times than I have fingers and toes and limbs, right? And probably organs as well. But at the end of the day, I don't let what happened in a past experience or relationship contaminate me from what could be. Because I know for a fact I'm not doing myself any favors by holding on to energy, or holding on to grudges, or thinking that everybody's the same. My father was, a dog, so to speak, right? He cheated on my mom. He took me around other women when my mom was at work. And I saw that growing up as a child. And so when I saw the show on Netflix, I think it's called Ready for Love, or whatever that show is, where you talk to people in cubicles. Oh, Love at First Sight. Oh, no. Not called Love is Blind. That's what it's called. Love is Blind. If you haven't watched it, it's a series on Netflix, and you get to know somebody through just talking to them sight unseen. And so the test is love truly blind or not? And in season 6, there was a young gentleman whose father did a similar thing, took him around other women while his mom was, at work or doing other things when he was in his father's care. And it really affected, right, those childhood programming. It really affected his ability to open up and love and to trust. And so even though he wanted this marriage, he wanted the commitment, he wanted to have a partner, he didn't trust the process. And it was because of what he learned in his early childhood And therefore, that was one of the things that he needed to transmute and heal. So at the end of the day, he ended up not committing to the young lady that he had chosen as a part of the experiment. And it put a wedge in between them where she could have actually been his divine counterpart. She could have actually been the person that the divine sent directly for him. But because of his past wounds, because of his lack of healing, he wasn't able to receive it. So you have to show up open in order to receive it. And that's where this energy is coming from. Have faith and show up with an open heart in order for you to receive the blessing that the divine has for you. And if it doesn't work out, then it's another learning experience. It's a part of your soul journey and your soul growth. It was something that you meant to learn along the way. You add it to your toolkit and you move forward. But what you don't do is you don't condemn every single relationship or every single person for what other people have done to you in the past. I've been around lots of cheaters, right? I've dated enough cheaters. But at the end of the day, I still believe that there are people out there who believe in and want to have monogamous relationships and that are just looking to cheat or get over or see what they can get out of relationship, that aren't manipulators or, whatever. And that's because that's what I choose to believe, because I know myself, right? I know who I am. And so if I know how I show up, I know there has to be someone else out there that shows up in the same energy. So let's see. We're going to get 7 from the self-love deck as well. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? Self-love, self-love, self-love. Self-love. It's all about becoming your greatest and highest version, really, truly learning from and not allowing those past experiences to halt your growth or stagnate your opportunities. All right, and so we start off with the energy of soulmate. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. It's all about being ready. It is all about being ready. It's like, because that also happens too. That's a lesson for some people. You get in a relationship with somebody and you're not ready for the blessing and you end up pushing that person away, right? Home needs TLC. Give your home some attention. Redecorate, clean, or sage it. Get out all of that negative juju and really bring in positive vibrational energy. Burn some sage, throw some salt, bless and smudge. Love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. That's all about that Venus and Aries energy. It's all about the journey and opening up to loving you. I love it. Beautiful vibration. Ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Most definitely. And if you haven't heard it before, which I'm sure you have, because I'm sure you're not new to tarot, your angels, your guides, the ascended masters cannot intervene unless you ask for their assistance. So yeah, ask for the assistance that you seek. See the beauty. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects. Yeah. The world is truly a remarkable place. And we're going to see that with the solar eclipse that's going to be happening on the 8th. It's moving all the way, coming up from the southwest through Mexico, all the way up across the continental U.S. And it's going to go all the way over to the northeast and into Canada. I mean, starting at 7 something in the morning, coming from out of the southwest. But just think about it. What is that saying? What is the universe trying to speak to you at this time? What is God trying to bring your intention into in awareness in? It's bringing in darkness, right? And so in the shadows or in the void or in the depths of the deep is where the energy starts to grow, right? There's always that light. Seek the light in the darkness. Just be. Allow yourself to be. You do not have to prove a damn thing. Confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. Most definitely falling on top of the star energy and falling right up under stop caring about what other people think. I had to go through that journey, you know. I've been reading tarot since I was about 12 years old. And because of what I do for work and career, I didn't want to be scrutinized. I didn't want to be judged. I kind of put off starting my channel and put off putting myself out there and letting people know that, yeah, I read tarot, I read astrology, I read numerology, I, do these other metaphysical aspects and things. I have a connection to my higher self. I do, different type of spiritual work. Because I didn't want to be looked at as, weird, right? Or anything like that. And I had to release that. That was a part of me stepping into my authenticity and a part of me going through my own healing journey. Did not care what other people think, right? Once I released that, I would then attract in my soul tribe, my family, people who also believe and have similar beliefs and convictions as me. And you're not for everyone. I'm not the tarot reader for everybody. I don't necessarily read for love. This channel is all about spiritual enlightenment, elevation, evolution, and healing. And that's because as a tarot reader, my whole life, I've read for my own personal spiritual development. I never really read for love, right? I'd go to somebody else for that. But I love the journey of discovering myself. I love the journey of discovering knowledge and who I am and the purpose and meaning of life and, the world and, just all of the wonderful things that I've studied over the years. And that's why I started my channel, to share that information with you. Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Yeah, I love it. And if each time that I read, you have special gifts, never surrender to normal. Most definitely. You are not normal. You are extraordinary. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am honored and I am truly grateful. And if you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joyner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance beyond to you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.
Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine.